Most of us have heard the inspiring story of Gordon Klatt, the father of Relay who walked through the night to raise funds for the fight against cancer. One man made a difference, and decades later, we're still carrying that torch. But have you heard of Margot S. Frudenberg? Margot was the longest-serving volunteer in the American Cancer Society history and the founder of the first American Cancer Society Hope Lodge in Charleston, South Carolina. She volunteered for 70 years until she was 105 years old. Her vision was simple, yet powerful, to provide hope and a home away from home for people facing cancer. Today, that vision has grown into 31 Hope Lodge locations across the United States and Puerto Rico, helping thousands of patients and caregivers during some of the most difficult moments of their lives. One woman made an extraordinary impact. Recently, while in Houston, Texas, I had the opportunity to tour a Hope Lodge. Walking through the Hope Lodge doors, I immediately felt a sense of peace. I walked on back to the office and stood waiting for the manager who would come out and greet me with a big smile. He began to talk to me and tell me about Hope Lodge.
Hi, my name is Torian. I am the Assistant General Manager here at Houston Hope Lodge. Welcome to our Hope Lodge. And here at Houston, we're one of the largest, most dynamic facilities out of all of the Hope Lodges. We have over 30 facilities nationwide, and we have 64 rooms here at this particular lodge. And of course, being right here by MD Anderson, the medical center, naturally we're going to be one of the biggest, one of the busiest lodges. So last year alone, we were able to save guests on the upside of $6.8 million in lodging. That's just lodging alone. We also provide courtesy shuttle services. We have laundry facilities available with laundry detergent, fabric, everything that you need. Our goal here is to alleviate, if possible, eliminate the financial burdens that guests are going through while they're going through this particular part of their journey. So we try to do our best, all the while creating the culture, fostering community, love. As soon as you walk through the doors, that's the first thing that we want guests to feel, is the home away from home.
As he showed me the guest rooms, pride filled my heart. Standing there, I realized that what we often say at events is more than a statistic. When we raise enough to provide a free night stay for a patient and a caregiver, we are helping create moments of comfort, relief, and hope. In that moment, it was no longer a statistic. It was a home. It was hope. And I felt incredibly proud to know that our Relay community plays a part in making this possible. It became real. The manager, Torin, showed me an ice cream freezer that is stocked each week with donated ice cream for guests. With a smile, he shared that it never stays full for long. We then walked into the dining room that is open 24/7 for guests and their families. I met a gentleman whose smile lit up the room. We sat and we talked, and he shared his story. Tears filled his eyes. Then he said something I will never forget. These aren't tears of pain. They're tears of joy.
Just tell me about your time in Hope Lodge and how it's helped you.
It's a family away from home. You know, I love being here, and I love for them they greet me with so much kindness and treat me like family. So it ain't no different, you know.
Yeah.
And I love coming here. You know, I like to talk to other people. Everybody talk to me. You know, tell their experience and what they're going through. It brings tears to my eye because I know God got in store for all of us. You know, it's just another testimony. You know,
Yeah.
so I believe in hope. That's why I'm here. You know, because everything is hope.
If you could say something to the relayers in Second Life with their donations, because part of their donations come here, what would you tell them?
You ain't wasting your time. You know, they doing everything they could to help us. You know, and it brings tears to my eyes because it's no pain, it's joy. You know, and I want to say thank you. You know, for helping us, for letting us not be forgotten.
We relay for you.
Thank you.
We do.
Thank you.
This was someone whose journey was made a little easier because of a place we help support. As I walked back towards the office, 3 women stopped me to share their experiences. Again and again they spoke of how Hope Lodge had lifted the financial burden from their families, allowing them to focus on what mattered most, helping their loved ones through treatment. It's home, they said. Everyone is so kind here. We are so very blessed to have this place to come to. Each woman had her own cancer story, and one was still in the midst of her battle. Yet, at Hope Lodge, they found comfort, support, and a place to belong. Because while we may relay in a virtual world together, we are creating very real hope, very real support, and very real change.